What's up, y'all? What's going on? It's Wednesday. What is it? They say it's hump day. You know we always go through this. It is Wednesday. This week is going by so fast. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? We out here on the way to work per usual. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know that you stopped by. Share if any of the topics are interesting to the people who you share social spaces with. I'm being nosy. Let me stop right here. Okay. Yeah, you got to stop for a school bus, honey. I got a ticket. Did I tell y'all a story about that time I got a ticket in Georgia for a school bus? Didn't pay it, baby. Woo, shit. I did talk about that because I gave a shout out to my auntie Steen. Yes. So what else is going on, y'all? Did y'all have a good Tuesday? Productive? What's been going on? I finally saw the video of that pastor or apostle, Travis Jennings. You know, I don't keep up with the gospel circuit or the Sunday's best circuit at all. So I have no idea. I don't know anything about any pastors or anything like that unless they're a mega pastor or whatever. I don't know these little pastors. Like, I didn't know who John Gray was until he was on the TV at the Breakfast Club. I mean, no, did I know who John Gray was before the Breakfast Club? Let me stop lying. I didn't know. It was before the Breakfast Club. I knew who he was, heard of him, but I really didn't know. You know, I don't follow that kind of stuff like that. So, oh shit, it looked like he wasn't gonna stop, bitch. So the sun is out, and I don't know how we're gonna do this because I need to put my glasses on so I can see, but I also need to see. I'm gonna need to get some sunglasses. We won't go this way for a long time anyways. So, oh no, you really can't see me now. Okay, so he called somebody up on stage. He told, first of all, okay, let me take it serious. I don't know why I be laughing at shit like this because it should be funny. I don't know why, but my whole thing, y'all may not agree with me, but I don't think men should lead a church at all. At all. I don't think men should be leaders in a church. In a place where you are supposed to be constructive and uplifting and encouraging, I think combined with ego and posturing and just super ego, all of us have this ego, the shit, but men have something to prove to somebody, and they don't come off right. And so he called her up there, and I don't know why y'all allow men to be leaders of the church. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I don't know why. I mean, women should be leaders of the church. They should be leaders in the family. They should be leaders of the church. No. Anyway, he calls the girl up there and says, what does he say to her? Before he said that, he said something about somebody being quiet. Women just need to shut up and nod their heads. Is that what they need to do? First of all, I don't even want to get on his physical appearance. I really don't. I just don't. But I just don't. I'm not going to do that because what he did was so trash. I laughed because I was like, this lady is really letting this man tell her about her titties and tell her where to get her bra and then talk shit about your wife in the process, saying she ain't ever come from nothing. Is that uplifting? Like, why would you say that about my family? And how did I get into this? But girl, you sitting in the front pew, you ain't can't nothing else tell you could eat, honey. I'm not even going on his mannerisms. I'm not going on nothing because we could really critique his ass. And that's the thing. Would you like it for somebody to stand here in front of your congregation and critique your physical appearance? Let's strip away all these gifts that you believe that you have. Let's do that, and let's talk about how you look. Let's start with your head, and let's go down the list. Oh, then he comes out and apologizes. He tells her breast was too big, talked about his wife in the process, then told her, let me just say this. It was not supposed, he said it wasn't supposed to be, it was supposed to be private and called it some kind of razor counseling. I don't know what that means, but razors are sharp. So I don't know if you're using that as a way to crack jokes on people and to make people laugh, or to, spit venom at people and tear them down. I don't know. What the fuck is the razor counseling, or whatever he was fucking calling it? What are you talking about? Like, I said to myself, this man is so insecure. Why would you call a woman up there? And then why wouldn't you either take her in private? Because there's nothing wrong with letting somebody know, sis, you need to stop shopping at wherever it is you're getting your bras from. You are, in addition to creating back problems for yourself, you are not going, it's not healthy for your breasts. Your breasts need to be supported, right? Okay. The way that he said it, first of all, and then like pointing at her, I was like, look at this nigga. Then I said, let me go see what he looks like. And I found a picture of him. He has his pants above his belly button, like he's, I don't know what. And his waist cinched so tight with some kind of belt he had on. He had a turtleneck. His head was so small and tight. He looked literally like a little nutcracker. And the way, the picture that I saw of him, he was like standing real straight. He looked like a little nutcracker. Like, what in the hell? I don't know. I don't know. And then the lady gonna come out and say that she didn't feel offended. Of course she's not gonna say that. Of course, you went up there to have him critique you. And probably in her lopsided, brainwashed brain, she probably enjoyed that attention from him. Okay? Come on. You know how people be acting about pastors, child. They really be acting like, I remember one time at my job, these two women started arguing about pastors. This was when I first moved down to Atlanta. Oh my God. And I was at my job, and these girls was talking about pastors, and they really, really got into an argument about their pastors. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Well, there's some saying that the ladies like to say when you speak ill of a pastor, something about the word of God and the tongue of God or something. Some, they say, don't talk about a man of God and this and that. Like, it's so weird. And I was like, why are these women arguing over their pastors? And I don't know what it is. Is it a real protection of a God type figure or a messenger? Is it really that? Or is it like you have this kind of crush on this man? Like, why are y'all arguing? Like, seriously arguing over two different pastors and saying which one is better and, critiquing the other one? I was like, this is weird. I have never seen no shit like that in my life. Arguing, like getting frustrated and upset. Bitch, it is not that serious. That is a motherfucking man who's probably fucking everybody in the first two rows, okay? It ain't no different. They're like really defending that man as if that was their husband or a child, or it was weird. I was like, ooh, that's how they get down here with these pastors? Honey, because I remember when was it Bishop Eddie Long? Is that his name? When he got in trouble, and people at his church acted like they didn't want to admit that the motherfucker got in trouble. No, they didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to. If you went to that church and you tried to talk to somebody about what the hell was going on with Eddie Long, they would get so mad. They would get so mad because it's like the idea that this man, you've been arguing and fighting and for this man, and then even in his, I don't know, it was weird. They didn't even want to talk about Eddie Long. Don't talk to me about Eddie Long. That is my pastor. Like, girl, what? Are y'all crazy? Y'all be following after a man like that? Child boo. I don't think men should leave the church. I really don't. But, the church is stemmed in patriarchy, is stemmed in, the religion means to bind, to keep you bound up, to keep your everything, tied up. But we're not going to get into that because that's another day. What else is going on? Bishop Jennings, Apostle Jennings, you're supposed to be bringing messages of love and honesty and truth There's a way that you can tell the truth to somebody without being destructive. You don't have to tear somebody down. Here's the thing. You are this person that's supposed to be this God being, walking an apostle, walking, delivering the word of God, the word of Jesus Christ, right? And do you believe that in that moment that he would have called a woman up to his motherfucking little area where he had everybody gathered around and tear her down based on the way that y'all speak of Jesus? Do you think that that would be something that he would do? As a woman would come up to him and he say, look, bitch, your titties is too big. You need to go to the what? Are you crazy? And I don't know where in the Bible does it say that a woman should be judged on her physical appearance. Like, that shit is crazy to me. The whole thing is crazy because in that moment, he was not operating on a spiritual level at all. He thought from what I saw, it was funny to him. It was funny to him because as soon as he said, okay, you want to come up here? Like, you ready? Because I got it. I'm ready for you. I already got it. And he spoke too fast. He didn't ask her no questions. Nothing. He didn't ask her nothing. How does your back feel? Anything like that? I would suggest, sister, that you invest in a more supportive area for your foundation. Be more supportive. There's a different way that you can say to somebody and then for her to come out and say it was okay. No, bitch, you was just happy you was getting some attention from the pastor that you probably secretly like, knowing damn well. I was watching somebody was saying that, let me shut up. Let me shut up. But I'm just saying, that is what it is. There's a way that you can tell somebody your titties are too big and your bra is not supportive. You could tell them in a nice way. And in a way, an appropriate setting. Like, nigga, you act like you was at the bar capping on somebody. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, pastor, apostle, whatever the fuck your name is, Jennings? Girl, please, go sit your ass down somewhere. Waist cinched tighter than that lady that you called up there. He didn't offend me. Shut your ass up. Now I'm mad at her. You stupid. You don't want to let him. You got up there and let it say, oh, it was supposed to be private. And I don't think counselors would live stream their. Oh, and then he said something about him not being in a scandal. I've been doing this for 30 years and a no scandal. Shut up. Shut your ass up. I can't stand nothing like that. Like, I can't stand that. I don't even want to watch like that's the reason why I couldn't really get into Sunday's Best, because I'm like, these people are singing songs that are supposed to be spiritual, and y'all up here, I just didn't like the way they critique the people. I just didn't like it. I think that you're supposed to be operating on a different level when you are dealing in that arena, but that arena I don't give a damn. It hasn't been sacred in a long motherfucking time, okay? Because really what people want is that tax exemption and some money. I was watching something the other day. They said wherever there are marginalized and oppressed people, religion is not far behind. So it's a business, tax-free, whatever the fuck. They don't, but steadily in the hands of politics. But you're supposed to have a separation between church and state. Look at how pretty those flowers are. They look like these, huh? Look, but they're not cherry. These are cherry blossoms. Those aren't. I don't know what those are. Those are cute. They look like some kind of poppy, But that, I don't know. It's a lot of little buds though. That's about to be full. That's about to be real pretty. Anyway, that's enough about that. You want to talk about the churches burning down? 3 churches burned down in the South. This is the 50s, y'all. I mean, if y'all haven't figured out that we are in a fucking loop, we are in a cyclic loop, honey, and we keep going through the same things come around, the same things, but it's crazy because people are becoming more aware of different things and having more awareness about themselves. They're evolving. We are evolving, but our structures and systems are stagnant as fuck. We are going to be in a consistent battle with systems that were put in place that have not been destroyed, that it doesn't work like that. And for the United States to believe that, you know, the way that we're doing it is the right way, it's not. It's not. Somebody said something the other day, the United States is the richest country in the world. Oh no, I was watching this man who likes the homeless crisis in Los Angeles. Remember I was talking about it about 2 weeks ago? And this man I was watching a documentary. I get into tiny houses, honey. I go on YouTube and start watching. I love it. But I stumbled upon this man who is in LA, and he builds tiny houses for people. But the city is not allowing him to make the houses and to put them up. They've taken them away because he started putting them up, but then they started taking them away from people. Then they started talking about how they clean the streets or whatever. Anyways, for the tiny house situation, what was I talking about? I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. How did I get on the tiny houses? Man building a tiny house. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Oh my God. What the fuck? Like, that's crazy. Sincerely forgot what I was talking about. The man building the tiny houses. YouTube. That's the problem. See, when I start explaining what I feel like, I want you to get a full picture and I want you to have full context so you can understand what I'm talking about. I tend to start injecting different details so that you can have context, and then I forget what the fuck I'm talking about and start going off another tangent. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? God damn it. The United States is the richest country in the world, and my whole thing is that it is not. It is not the richest country in the world. The United States, as a business, owes so much money to other countries. It's not even funny. And the fact that we believe that our government structure and system should not be destroyed and reconstructed says a lot about where, because see, I think the way that the people who run these systems, I think the way that they believe, they live in the now. Remember, we already talked about that. They live in the now. They don't care about, they do not care about other people. They don't care who they run over, and they teach their children that. So as long as these systems work for a group of people who don't believe in a hereafter, don't believe that in karma, don't believe that what they do will come back to them, they don't care. They sleep well at night. They don't, like Sarah Sanders, Kristen Hansen, what's the other one's name that be standing up there lying all the time? Conway. All of them. How do y'all see? Y'all don't care about nothing. Y'all think the systems are just fine. We want to conserve the systems. We want to keep them because they work for us. We don't give a fuck about anybody else that it's working for. We'll act like we do. We'll change a few laws here, but then in about 15 years, we'll roll some shit back. We'll take some. Y'all heard that a bill passed to not allow the IRS the options to do free tax filing. They can't offer services through free tax filing services like TurboTax and all that stuff. I wanted to read more about it because I think that's kind of fucked up. And I was reading other people in different countries like Sweden and Canada, of course. All these different countries, Spain, they do their taxes like that. It's free. To me, I feel like, I really don't think, like, there's a lot of things around taxes is just, when we talk about reparations, I said it really has to be centered around taxes. You know, when they start with taxes, is just, this is money. So if I'm telling you every month or every time you work, I'm gonna take money out of your check because we got to pay for things federal and state, right? You got to pay for things. You're a citizen of this country. You got to keep it up. You want to keep it up. Pay your taxes, blah, blah, blah. Right? Reparations should be stemmed around taxes because, like I said, property tax, you take money out of my check and then you're going to charge me to tell me if I'm getting anything back or if I owe you something. Like, that shit is crazy. It is just absolutely crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And like like I said, with the churches burning, y'all almost got into a car accident. That's not cute. With the churches burning, we just gonna keep going in circles, and it's just like we get a little progress because of the awareness of the people. Like that girl, AOC, she is basically looking at all the mistakes, everything, and is saying these things need to change. And but her approach, like the people who are benefiting from the systems that are in place in this country, they don't give a fuck about the humanists, the humanism, the humanity. They don't care. Like when I see people, like I used to be the same way, you know, tagging Trump in a post and talking shit. He doesn't care. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care because the system that's in place works. And I don't give a fuck what you say to me. I am a white man with no fucking political experience, and I stepped into the highest place that you guys consider the highest place in your country, the president. And I stepped into this motherfucker with the system that's in place, that is in place from hundreds of years ago, got me in that place. Why would you want to get rid of the Electoral College? Why? It puts somebody with no experience, who morally, because you know the United States acts like it's highest in moral character of everybody else in the world. You know, the United States don't have nothing but a military. That's it. Healthcare sucks. Education sucks. Your school system sucks. Housing sucks. Technology, you suck. Like, what else? I mean, we could go through the fucking list. Our contributions to global warming and climate change sucks. But come on, we're not the best. Where? The only fucking place that calls a National Basketball Association world champions, honey, you didn't play anybody. You played everybody from the United States. Honey, I don't even want to start with that. Speaking of conservatives, McCain and Joy Behar get into it. I watch The View clips every day on my way, almost every day on my way home from work, unless I'm recording a video. And McCain, who we are calling MeAgain McCain because it's all about her, she is the epitome of privilege. She knows it. She knows. I think somebody has been in her ear recently. But it's weird, the things, when I watch her, the things that she backs up, and it's weird because she's so rude and she's so entitled and she's so self-absorbed. But she is a product of a system that was created in this country. She is a product of that. Donald Trump is a product of that. She's no different from Donald Trump, even though she can't stand him because he always comes after her dad. And that's the only reason. If he didn't come after her father, she would be okay with him. The only reason why she has an issue is because you're talking about my dad. My dad is the reason why I have anything in my life. So I revere my dad in the utmost. So I have a problem with you because you're talking about my father. So if he didn't talk about your dad, you wouldn't have a problem with him at all. You would try to figure out a way to support his ideas. She speaks like, believe me, I know. If you want to listen to me, I'm the conservative. I'm the conservative on the stage. You got to believe me. And every time somebody comes on there, she has to figure out a way to make things about herself. I saw one clip about her and Joy, where she made a reference to democratic socialism. And she said that 25% of people, why did I get off right here? 25% of people reject democratic socialism or socialism. Then Joy says, well, they may not understand what it is because of the way that it's presented, it's wrong, and they'll come around. And she said, knowing, Megan responds to Joy, well, people are smart. But Joy supports democratic socialism. So when Joy says people will come around, and you respond, people are smart, that's a dig. And so am I. That's what Joy said. And so am I. And then Megan says, and I'm not. She said, what are you, like, girl, you're the one that made the comment that people are smart will reject democratic socialism. How did this become about you? Well, I'm not. You're trying to say that I'm not smart. Bitch, you the one that said it. Like, she is so crazy. Last interaction that they had with each other, she was talking. Joy started to talk. MeAgain always interrupts, but wants people, of course, doesn't want people to interrupt her, of course. So she says what she has to say. Joy starts talking. She interrupts Joy. Joy says, I allowed you to talk. I let you speak. MeAgain responds with, well, it's your job. It's your job to listen to me speak. It's part of your job to listen to me speak. And then does her hair like that. Now, I've noticed when she gets nervous, she does her hair like that. I've watched MeAgain enough to know that's nervousness. That is not a hair flip of confidence. That was a hair. I don't even think she flipped it. I think she like curled it. But that's what I've been watching her in different state of emotional in different emotional states and seeing when she does that hair grab and hair roll, she's nervous. She knew she was out of pocket, but you're so entitled and so privileged and so rude. I mean, first of all, Joy Behar is 78 years old. And I'm all about respect your elders. And I'm also about, if they don't respect you, you don't have to show them respect. If you disrespect me, I'm going to show you what you taught me. I'm going to deliver what I've seen you do. So don't do it. Joy is not disrespectful to MeAgain. Joy can rip MeAgain. Joy is a comedian. She's 78 years old. That lady is old enough. Joy, what's her name? MeAgain is 34. She's old enough to be your grandmother. And you're up here talking to her like that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, girl? What is wrong with you? That shit is crazy to me. That shit is absolutely crazy to me. Like, okay, this needs to be your last season. And you know what's really crazy? The viewers, the View people, the people who run The View, they like it because they liked it when Rosie O'Donnell was on there acting a damn fool all the time. They like that MeAgain is up here because MeAgain, they love it. And it's at her own expense. Nobody's making her act like that. She's acting like that on her own. All of that is real Meghan McCain. I just couldn't believe it. That's a 78-year-old woman. Joy looked at the camera like, somebody better go to commercial because y'all don't want the world to witness what I'm about to say to this bitch. And then Whoopi stepped in. Now Whoopi, she protects MeAgain a lot, and I think that MeAgain and I like Whoopi Goldberg, but I think MeAgain sees her as a mammy, and that's why she loves her so much. I don't care. I don't care what nobody says. I think she sees her like that because when she said, when Whoopi gets back, see, I'll just wait until Whoopi gets back. Like, Whoopi's gonna have your back because she said, because I can't say anything. There are certain days when Whoopi is not there, and it's like Fridays, and then when she had pneumonia, she was gone. So she was the moderator, and MeAgain has to go according to what the moderator, and they battle all the time because MeAgain always got some smart shit to say. She's always interrupting Joy. It's just very rude. It's very hostile to me. I don't understand how they get along. But one day she said, I can't wait till Whoopi gets back. Your mammy, you can't wait till your mammy gets back? That's what I believe. That because the way she said it, like a little kid, like, you're babysitting me and I'm just going to wait until Whoopi gets back. Girl, I should have turned right there. I went the total wrong way, honey. Anyways, what else did I want to talk about? I don't know. Oh, did y'all see Candace Owens in Congress? Oh my God. And Ted Lieu played that clip of her talking about Hitler. Candace Owens, like I said on Twitter, she is do y'all think Candace Owens is beyond redemption? Because when these white male conservatives suck her energy, her black woman energy, dry and throw her out, she's going to eventually try to come back. Is she beyond redemption? Because I think she is a blithering idiot. She will not go on any black network. She only wants to be around these white men. It's just really crazy. She won't go on Roland Martin. She won't sit down. She won't come to the Breakfast Club. Like, she sat down with Joe Rogan, right? She's sitting down with, what's the guy that he does the thing and looks like a living room? His set is a living room. I can't think of his name. A gay guy. He's a moderate. I can't think of his name. Come on, man. I'm in the bike lane. Y'all are doing the most. Oh, my God. I'm behind a cement truck. Oh, my God. Okay, he's going straight. What was I talking about? I forgot, child. Y'all, I can't even think. What was I talking about? I'm not about to rewind this damn recording again to figure out what I was talking about. It's hot in here, I know that. What else we talking about? Oh, Candace Owens. Candace Owens. I don't know, but they played her own voice for her in Congress. She looked like her damn face fell on the desk, honey. She looked like these motherfuckers. First of all, you're in Congress, bitch, and they're playing your words. You talking about Hitler being a global nationalist? What the fuck? And the thing, remember that clip of her talking about? Y'all remember? I don't even have to say what she said, but Ted Lieu played it back for her, baby. They said, would you consider that being upholding white supremacy? A woman said yes. That part, because at first I saw it on Twitter, like, what is this? Was this in the same session? Was this, he played her voice for her, played a recording of her, and her face is priceless. It's just like she cannot believe it. You in Congress and your voice talking about this upholding crazy. I shouldn't say his name too many times, because honey, YouTube is a trip. What else is going on? Oh my God. Sorry guys that we had sun in our face the whole time. Hopefully you can see this. I'm pulling up. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I gotta go. I don't even know what the hell is going on. Take care of each other and protect your energy. Y'all have a wonderful day. Get down. Look at that big ass turkey. Get down in the comments. Let me show y'all this turkey. Take care of each other, y'all. Peace. Look at that turkey. Oh, jive ass turkey. Where the hell you supposed to be, turkey? Look, that's a big ass turkey, huh?